Good morning and welcome back to Vlogmas Eve.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
I have got a spleen headache. I don't know why. I tend to say weather, but I don't think that's what it is today. I've had a lot of painkillers. I am starting this vlog in the afternoon because I've been busy making videos and editing this morning, which is why there's destruction lay around me. Now I have to tidy up. So that is what I'm going to do first. I've only got like 20 minutes, half an hour till I've got to go to get the kids. We're going to do a speed tidy up. When I come back, I'm hoping to kind of tidy up my makeup, reorganise a little bit, and I thought that might be interesting to vlog. Like that, I'm outside school waiting for the kids. I mentioned last week in a vlog that I do quite a few Instagram lives from like here, but I don't really do YouTube lives very often. When Emma and I were working out our schedule, because originally we were going to upload alternate, and then I decided I wanted to do it every single day, we were talking about maybe doing the occasional like Sunday live. And she did one last weekend, and now I'm wondering whether or not I should do. Would you guys be interested in like a half an hour? You'll know well in advance. It'll be kind of scheduled. I'll be live between this time and this time, kind of come and chat. Would you be interested in that? Is that something you would like to see? Or would you rather just have a regular video? It becomes a regular video afterwards. If you don't see it live, you see it later on. But is that of interest? It is the next day. I just felt like total garbage last night when I got back from picking the kids up. I made tea and was just like, had an early night. And so we're going to do the makeup clear out today. I've got all kinds of stuff in here that needs sorting out. I've got stuff in this cupboard that needs to go into the drawers. I will show you how I organise everything and my whole kind of filming setup. I did show you that in a different video, but for those of you that missed it, it might be interesting to see how I kind of separate what I'm using right now versus like my whole collection of stuff. In the meantime, I need to go onto the podcast Instagram and see what voice notes have been sent this week, because I've been putting out different things like this is the question this week or whatever. And I need to put them onto my computer. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to put on this before I go through the whole makeup thing. This tiny sample was sent to me. Ola Henriksen, Transform Plus Fat Glow Facial, pH fat. And I've used this before, but I think I used it wrong because I don't think that I actually read the instructions. So it's like a pink colour when it comes out like this. And it says to rub it onto your face until it turns white. It is a funky smell. It's like a minty Play-Doh. It's weird. It's like a salty... Oh, look. There you go. A salty Play-Doh with a mint. Maybe they tried to make it festive. Also, funny thing, recently I've got a bunch of different comments on different videos where I use like a glycolic acid and I use it to like here. But I don't know if they think I'm putting it in my eye or what, because obviously when you use a cotton pad, like you're pushing down on the middle of the cotton pad, but the cotton pad edge extends past the part that you're actually... Anyway, several people have like been horrified that I put it in my eyes. This is the same kind of product. To the point where I was like, what? I just don't understand what the problem is. Like, of course, I want to use products that claim to resurface your skin around areas where I might get lines, which is like here. And so I asked the Queen herself, and Caroline Hirons told me it's not a problem. She said as long as it's like to the orbital bone, is that right? There. Like kind of on the outside. It's not a problem. So I just kind of wonder, have you guys heard that as well? Is it like a like skincare thing that I've never heard of? I'm doing it here. I don't always put a mask on my top lip. But I'm putting this one on my top lip because I've had recently a little bit more pigmentation. Around this area and around this area, I got a lot of pigmentation when I was pregnant, and sometimes it comes back out again. And I have got like little areas of Real Darkness, like I had one there that was removed. It's not gone completely. I've got another one like here somewhere. And I think these kind of products help. Okay, we are going to have to put up with Manny snoring, which is just behind the camera. I swear he kicks it up a notch when I start filming. Yesterday he was snoring in this kind of weird way, where it was going like bloop, 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 bloop. It was the strangest. Anyway, so I'm going to go through these drawers. I'm going to show you what's inside them. I'm going to have to change the camera angle. And I'm going to show you inside this cupboard up here. It's a mess. A proper mess right now. Ta-da. Here is where I've got my, if you watch my Shop My Stash video, I've got that kind of bag of tricks, if you will. Some brushes. This is all like tech stuff down here. So like my mic, any wires, any chargers that I need. And it's just a whole thing. So it all needs tidying up today.
Sleigh bells are ringing out by the sea, sending a message of love and sympathy. I've been waiting by the phone, and this song will meet you at the door. This Christmas will be something unreal. Baby, I'm falling under your charm. All I ever wanted, got you wrapped up in my arms, and we'll stay up all night, and the fireside is blazing bright. This Christmas will be something unreal. Darling, you saved my heart, just as I thought I was falling apart. I'll be on your side forevermore.
So these are the brushes that I need to clean. I'm going to use this. It's a makeup cleanser from Primark that I did not get along with. It's an oil. So I use that first of all, and then I'll use like a shower gel or a shampoo. I've got this one, the Calm and Clean one that I got from my FabFitFun box. So I'm going to use that. And I'll clean, this doesn't need like cleaning like a brush, but I do need to rinse it from time to time. And yeah, I'm going to clean all of that this evening. And then what I'll do is I clean them all in this. So I put some like water in here and like whatever, give them a bath kind of. And then I fold a towel and put it all along here and like lay them all out. And then tomorrow I'll be able to put them back in the pots. This thing, another thing I got in my FabFitFun box, I can't remember what it's called. Does it say on the back? Colour switch. Really cool. So it's dry, and the idea is that you like you scrub a brush in here. It's more for makeup brushes, not makeup brushes, eye brushes, because I've just tried it with a couple of different ones, and the eye brushes came up really well. So I scrubbed it in there, and it's supposed to like take off the colour. I think it's supposed to be, so if you've got like a few brushes, or I suppose if you're a makeup artist and you're using lots of brushes in quick succession, that you can kind of do it in between while you're doing your makeup, and then after using it you can rinse this and continue to use it just dry in the pot. Super handy little thing. And now for a little look inside the cupboard again. I think it's so much better now. It was just really cluttered. This whole area was too much. So now I can switch on my light ring, which I'll show you, but it'll be super bright. See, so this is where I would sit and film. Tends to be more makeup stuff that I would want to film here though, because I feel like it is a little bit too bright. And then every single day, all the way around, every single day I stand and do my makeup in this mirror, which is absolutely amazing. It's the Ricky, but I don't know whether or not it's, I think there's another name for this mirror, but it was expensive. But I got a discount, and I justified the cost because I was able to use it for filming. It's got a thing, like a magnet that goes on the front for holding your phone. It's amazing. But I'm sure you could get something very, very similar from Amazon. I think this is just kind of like, in terms of brightness and stuff, the creme de la creme. Then the brush holder I got from TK Maxx. All up here now I've got, this is the travel thing I was using for my makeup, and I'm not anymore, so that's empty. This is another travel makeup bag that I just bought. I will show you in January when I'm traveling again. These are going to be an integral part. I put some headphones and a mic up there just to kind of keep them out of the way. And this is so much more organised now. So it took me a minute, but I tangled up all of these and like kept the wires together. So now, because these are the longest wires, now when I come to charge my batteries and stuff at the end of the night, I can just put them in there and it's so much less hassle. And in here, I wanted to put it in lengthways, but it wasn't quite. That's annoying. And I'd have to push this whole thing forward. I don't want to, so whatever. I might put a little pull on the side of that. So this is going to be the makeup that I'm kind of using currently, instead of having it all on here and really cluttered. Now I can just kind of throw it all in there, and that's that. If you'd like to see a video on what I'm using right now, I can do that. And then quickly I'll take you through these drawers. They're not all super tidy, but hey ho. This is also like notebooks and my diary and stuff like that. This particular drawer I'm really struggling with because there's just too much stuff in there. I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff, but basically like foundations, powders, primers, setting sprays. This is supposed to be blush and bronze, and I swapped the drawers around, but I haven't changed the labels yet. This is all lips, then blushes, bronzers, highlighters, anything that's eye that's not a palette, then palettes. And right in the very, very bottom is kind of like a junk drawer. This is where I throw things. Like this is actually something I use to clean my brushes. This is kind of where I throw things where I don't really know what I want to do with them right now, or miniature products. So if I'm going away for the night, this is where I'll come to like pick out a shampoo or whatever, so I don't have to take the full size. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this. I must buy this again. This is like the best dry shampoo I've ever used in my life. Anyway, I've done my makeup now. I'm about to film something else, and I need to put my lipstick on actually. But hopefully this has been an enjoyable video, a little bit different, a little bit more like, I'm not a clean with me kind of person, but kind of this is as clean with me as it gets, more organised with me and tidy up with me, because this is, I think that there's a word for this, but basically the way that I am, like my dad and my mum used to say that I would like allow it to get to a certain stage and like muck myself out. That's how they, that's the analogy they used. And I would say that that's still true even as an adult. I'll kind of allow it to get a level of messy. I'm like, I can't live like this anymore. And then it all like starts from scratch, and then it builds up, builds up, builds up. And it's probably like a week. But I do it with washing. I do it with absolutely everything. I don't keep on top of things. I wait until it becomes like a job. And I don't think that's going to change, to be honest. Let me know if you're a similar mentality. My husband does like a little bit of washing every single day. We couldn't be more different. He probably hates living with me because I'm like so much messier than he is. He would have like the most minimal house with nothing in it, no clutter, no nothing. He wouldn't even have a Christmas tree there, so I bring some joy to his life. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. VLOGMAS is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.